So you guys know how like 3 or 4 days ago there was the email leak that said that Trump blew Bubba allegedly meaning Bill Clinton? Well, starting 2 days ago, the White House official Twitter account is nonstop posting and reposting things with Donald Trump and Melania. And it's just coming off as, guys, he can't be gay, he's got a wife. I don't know, what are your thoughts?
For those of you that don't know, I'm a professional photographer. I have been for over a decade now, and this does not look like fucking AI to me. If you see the blurring around his hands, the color blur, I have not seen AI recreate that. If you look at the photos in the background, that's what old photos look like when they're photographed from a distance with the color blur and everything going on there. Those are old photos. If you were going to just Photoshop this, putting somebody on his knees like that, with that as the hands, you'd have clean lines there. You would not have that color blurring. You also have part of a person in the corner and the same looking timestamp as the other photo. Also, the lighting, very similar to this photo. Old school flash, classic old school flash camera. And in this one, all the shadows are correct for an old school flash. The same kind of date. It is my guess that these are taken with the same kind of camera. Also, the books up here, they do not look AI generated. And if you look at the fingers and the hands, like, that's hard for AI and Photoshop to do. My best guess is these are taken with the same camera. That, or the government has a much higher level of AI than we have access to, which is highly possible. And both these photos were thrown out at the same time to make us question the validity of photos they will be releasing soon with the files. That, or these were just leaked from the files. And the fact that we're having this hard of a time trying to figure it out.
Social media is going wide again, this time around over a leaked photo that people online are claiming shows Donald Trump and Bill Clinton in a compromising moment. And yes, the internet is calling it a part of the whole booba drama that has been circulating for days. Why we diving straight into the video just now to see people's reactions and different clips concerning this particular topic. If you are seeing this video for the first time, please do well to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that more videos like this will pop up your screen. Tell us what you think about this scandal, about this video in the comment section. Like and share the video to help the channel out. You're welcome.
Guys, I have no idea who these people are. I am in no way speculating as to their identities, okay? But there is some speculation happening right now on the internet about the authenticity of this photo and whether it's AI. And immediately, I was willing to accept that it's not real, except those hands. Those hands look about the right proportion. The other thing is, AI can't really do hands this well. So this other creator here, I guess, understands that this exists, photo forensics, that you can put a photo in and it can tell you whether or not it's AI generated. And something about this graininess. I'm no scientist, but apparently this is legitimate. So I fed the photo into AI as well and asked it to tell me if it appears to be a real photograph or if it appears to be AI generated. And it gave the caveat of, I cannot tell you if the people that are photographed are who they are purported to be, even if they look like people. Yeah, I get it. It also gave me the caveat of, I can't tell you whether it was staged or real, candid. I get it. Just tell me if the photograph has any hallmarks of being AI generated. Guys, no. AI says that this is a real photograph and there are no artifacts, there are no signals, there are no signs, symbols, messages telling it that this is a fake photograph. Hands, shadows, and body geometry. The hands, particularly the ones resting on the chair arm, look fairly anatomically consistent. AI still struggles with finger structure. I don't see obvious distortions. There's no mismatched shadows or strange limb connections. 2, lighting consistency. Overhead warm lighting appears uniform across both subjects. and the environment. Reflections and highlights on the leather chair are physically plausible and not smudged. Background bookshelf and repeating patterns. Right there, right there. The books are not repeating textures. Each spine looks distinct with varied widths and spacing. AI-generated bookshelves usually produce repeating titles, warping, or unreadable text. True. The timestamp artifact. The timestamp reads October 23rd, 04. That's a classic digital camera orange timestamp overlay style from the early 2000s compact cameras. AI can replicate that, but it usually looks too crisp or layered incorrectly. Here, the text looks realistically embedded. Appropriate blur, noise pattern match. Compression and noise uniformity. I think this is what I just showed you with the two photos. The noise grain and JPEG compression artifacts appear consistent across all regions. With AI composites, different parts often have mismatched texture and noise levels. So this is all uniform. The little grainies are all uniform. Pose plausibility. The kneeling pose aligns realistically with gravity and body weight distribution. AI often screws up knee shape, balance, or bend mechanics. None of that here. Carpet detail. AI usually warps repeating patterns with melting spots. The rug pattern is consistent here without AI warps. The photo is real. I'm not saying I know who's in the photo. These could be actors. They could be impersonators. I don't know. For entertainment purposes only, this is a real photo.
So remember that Trump and Bubba rumor? Well, we might have just gotten Putin's photo of that said rumor, and I'm not saying anything crazy, just looking at it. Because here's the thing, when things are AI, it's usually obvious, like hands are cursed, faces look plastic, shadows are off. But this picture, the lighting makes sense, the grain looks ugly in a real way, and the timestamp in the corner looks like it came from a proper old camcorder, not like it came from AI. Now, I'm not saying the photo is real, that's not at all what I'm saying, but I am saying that it doesn't look like lazy AI either, because there's a difference between something that's been thrown together with a text prompt and something that actually holds up under light. Lazy AI usually messes up the basics. Shadows don't sit quite right, faces look smoothed over, hands bend in weird ways, the depth doesn't make physical sense, it's like a filter trying to mimic reality. This doesn't feel like that, the lighting behaves normally, the grain is inconsistent in a way that feels organic, not digitally manufactured, and the timestamp doesn't look like a TikTok vintage overlay. It looks like an actual camcorder format from that era. And again, that doesn't make it real, it just makes it not instantly dismissible. Okay, so the evidence behind the Trump and Bubba photo just thickened, and yeah, you're not ready for this one. And I need to give credit where it's due, because one of my viewers from my last video, Harriet, went full detective mode on this. She pulled together publicly available information, and I mean archived reporting, public event records, old photos. So both Trump and Bill were documented as being in Florida at the exact same time that the timestamp on that photo shows. That's not secret, that's public, that's real reporting. Same state, same timeline, same month. But it doesn't stop there, because then the room itself got compared, the carpet pattern, the wood paneling, the furniture style, the layout, and once you see the similarities between real Florida interior from that era, it stops feeling random. And then there's the rug, not just a similar rug, but the same pattern, the same layout, the same wear marks. When you put the images side by side, it doesn't look like the one rug was inspired by the other rug. It looks like the same rug. Listen, we still don't know what this is. We don't know if the photo is real or fake, but when this many things line up with real life, it becomes harder and harder to deny.
Someone released the photo of Trump and Bubba. I'm just gonna show it. And millennials, I shit you not, this looks fucking real. And it says detected to be real. This was posted 2 hours ago. I'm like shaking because it looks real. Is it real? I need to know if it's real. Like, if it's not, if this is fake, best, like, it's happened. We've hit the peak of AI, but like, what the fuck? And it's timestamped. What the fuck is happening?
My soul is leaving my body. I saw the Bubba photo, and assuming it's true, I have some questions. First, who took the photo? Who took the Bubba photo? Because it obviously wasn't Bubba or the other guy. Someone was standing behind them and slightly off center that took that photo. And was the person that took the photo the only extra person in the room, or were there other people in the room just watching? And if there were other people in the room just watching for their viewing pleasure, was this some sort of like presidential ritual that the rest of us don't know about? Because if so, then it's kind of giving sorority, fraternity, initiation rituals, if you know what I mean, right? Because if this is for someone else's viewing pleasure, multiple people's viewing pleasure, and they're documenting it, it's because it's some sort of initiation, which again leads me back to Scorsese's Eyes Wide Shut, or that one scene from The Shining. I mean, this is all very bizarre, and I think we're tapping into a world we were never supposed to know about.
And I had AI actually go and analyze it for me. It did a deep search, so I will show the results. Basically, it is fake. It does show like little inconsistencies on his hand. If you zoom in on Bill's body, you will notice that there's a little like glitch. Also, it said that the timestamp at the bottom was the biggest like giveaway, which I thought was like not the biggest giveaway. I feel like we all knew that it wasn't real, but we wanted to think that it was real and believe it was real. And you know what? Who's to say that you can believe whatever you want? I'm going to believe it's real. I don't care till the end of my days, but that is the truth. So I figured I'd give you the information. You could do with whatever you want with it, but let me know in the comments what you guys think.
Okay, based off of this peace plan that the Trump administration has given to Ukraine, this 28-point peace plan that gives Russia everything they want and Ukraine nothing, I would say that Putin does indeed have those pictures of Trump blowing Bubba. That much is very clear. You are willing to give up pretty much every part of Ukraine that Russia wants to Russia, and you make an entire peace plan for Ukraine with no input from Ukraine and all the input from Russia. Putin's got those pictures of Trump blowing Bubba. It's very obvious.
Who's Bubba? Well, let me show you. Bubba is not just a horse. Bubba is indeed named after someone, though. I don't know if this is real or not. If it is not, then AI is fucking scary. If it is. Article 2, Section 4 sounds pretty good right now. So, this photo was just shared to my boyfriend. I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know who shared it to him, because like I'm not in his circle, but I don't know who shared it to him. I have no idea where they found it. I have searched the internet. I cannot find this photo anywhere. And all of like the AI responses to me say that this isn't true or false. It just comes up with nothing. Like the internet does not know about this photo. So can somebody please fact check this and tell me, is this real? Because it looks pretty darn real to me.
Rolling over in bed, opening the app and seeing this. And it's been run through the ringer, AI, all that crap. It's accurate. It's human generated, which means those are actually real people. It is not Photoshop. Nobody is that good at Photoshop. We knew it happened. We knew that was the right Bubba. Hubba Bubba was in his mouth. I knew they were in deep. What are we supposed to do with this information? Do I set it to my screensaver? I guess I have a long day of scrolling and liking today because I feel like this is going to be all over TikTok. Everyone's pages. And I support you all. I support you all. How do we think KKK Carolyn's going to cover this up?
Anyways, here's my vote. Enjoy your scrolling today, and like the news is gonna be trying to wipe this, you know.
Also, if anybody knows what room that was taken in, I would love to know so we can give a tour later on. I also think it's kind of funny that Bubba has been silent since this all went down, or since he went down. Okay, I guess I'm off to enjoy the day with the fam. Happy Sunday, everyone. Look at Maui, my granddog.
We now know why Trump really tried so hard to keep the Epstein files hidden. There is a new email from this document dump that really kind of gives us a picture as to why. I just want to remind everyone that in 2016, Jeffrey Epstein told his brother Mark that if everyone knew what he did about the candidates in 2016, Trump and Clinton, that they'd have to cancel the election. And we're starting to see why. This email right here, where Mark Epstein writes Jeffrey Epstein, ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump Bubba. Apparently, Bubba was their nickname for Bill Clinton. And don't miss the detail on this chain that says Epstein's with Steve Bannon. So if I'm not mistaken, this is saying Trump did the Monica Lewinsky to Clinton? And there are photos of it? It all makes sense now. And this is why Bannon is saying if they don't win in 2028, he and lots of others are going to go to jail. I mean, good God, people. No wonder FBI agents had to take breaks going through all this stuff. Oh my Lord. Let me know what you guys think about this. Comment, like, share, spread the word, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you back here for the 411.
Yo guys, welcome back. Here is the truth. Nobody knows where the photo came from, and nothing about it is being confirmed. Some are saying it is AI or Photoshop, but some photographers who have been experienced in photographing works are saying that this can't be AI, neither is it Photoshop. What is the real reaction is that over TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram are tearing through this story. While some are saying that it is a satire, others are calling it a political distraction, and many pointing out how fast misinformation can spread over the world. One thing is clear: the internet is full of fame, and the internet is running with anything. And this latest leaked photo has everyone talking. So why the crime or why the claims remain unverified? The conversation about media manipulation, deepfake, and political chaos is louder than ever, and it is skyrocketing in the United States of America. I would like to say, like I said before, if you are seeing this video for the first time, please do well to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Follow us for more videos like this to pop up a screen. Thank you, and please tell us what you think about this video in the comment section. Like and share the video to help the channel out. You're welcome.